fuck going on, man?
Get out, get out, get out, got a dump, see up at the light. Spliff got me coughing and gripping my pipe. You niggas on top for the hype. Put 4 in the juice and a 6 in the Sprite. No knocks in the demon, he spin on sight. Like a fun nigga run for his life. With a pistol, he'll catch me a flight. And bullets gon' hit like Mike. Get out, get out. Fucking stop, I'ma send him a daddy. Bad little bitch gon' fuck, she let me. You know I'm gon' fuck, she a wetty. Walk down on the opposite streams like Freddy. Spit off the block and dready. My dick in her mouth, cause she said I'm sick. Won't call your best friend, I just hope that she neck me.
40 ounce.
You hear the passion in this nigga voice?
Yeah.
Go again.
R.I.P. Aaliyah, man.
Oh yeah, for sure.
R.I.P. to her. LOI in the building though. We're here with the one and only. The only one. You see the product placement?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Make sure y'all see that.
Big 40 ounce, man. Mr. Talk to him. You know the fuck going on. Yeah.
The one and only, man.
Yeah, no, there ain't no other ones. The only other 40 I fuck with is Drake producer. He get that credit, you know what I'm saying?
That's
why I added the ounce on the end of my shit.
Oh, word?
I wanted him to, when I first started, I really wanted to just be 40. But
Just
then
40.
I was like, damn, like,
But why you ain't do that, though?
Because I just felt like I can do something more relatable to myself rather than just a number.
40 ounce. Nah.
My nigga on brand.
Yeah.
So when you get your name, like when did you get blessed?
Yeah, what's the origins of that?
Yeah.
That shit's crazy. So like, when I was going to Wakefield, right when I got out of high school.
Nigga, Wakefield?
Yeah.
What year?
Class of?
2013.
Nigga, we 2018.
That's crazy,
We straight
bro.
from the age. Shout out to Plantation, man.
Yeah.
All types of talent on that motherfucker.
Breeding
Shout
niggas,
out that
breeding
Wakefield
talent.
education, you know what I'm saying?
What was Wakefield like back then in 2013?
I can honestly say, like, I had to grow, like, how people fucked with me.
Okay.
Like, when I first got there, like, you know, y'all know the vibes of Wakefield.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not too cultural. So, like, when I first got there, I was on some other shit, like.
Oh, so you was the nigga.
Yeah.
The nigga.
Well, there was other people that dressed good, but they was, like,
Yeah.
like, matching shoes with they da-da-da-da, like, it was just very specific.
Real problem.
I didn't come specific. I just came how I wanted to come.
Color palette was straight.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, I guess, I don't know, you can call it intimidated, you can call it whatever, envy, whatever you want to call it, but I had to like work for people to fuck with my name type shit. You know what I'm saying? It was easy to put me out as a target in front of everybody when I'm the one standing out and they don't know me. So it's easy to talk shit.
Yeah.
It's easier to talk shit about me than to fuck with me at that point.
It's just so much easier.
It's just ammo for you to look good, you know?
And you started rapping in high school?
Yeah, I was writing poetry, heavy.
What what style poetry?
To be honest, I was just like free flow. I didn't really have a certain amount of like bars or a certain amount of syllables or anything I was working with. Like, I know what you're talking about, you know what I'm saying? I just didn't, like I just never had no order with mine. Really, it was borderline rapping. Like I was playing like a beat that I can just listen to over and over and get me in that mood. And just like back when niggas was on like Facebook and MySpace heavy on the desktop, just pull up my Facebook Messenger and just be sitting there writing it, like, or writing story posts that are poems to a beat over and over and over and over and over again. And then you play the beat and I recite it to that beat and it's like, damn, this shit's hard. Like, I started fucking with it like on another level. Like I can rap now for real.
Yeah, I was about to say, do you even feel like there's a real difference between rapping and poetry? Is it like subject matter?
It's poetry in motion.
Yeah, like
It's poetry with a faster pace.
With a beat.
And a definitive beat behind it. You know what I'm saying? Something that's easier to, it'll carry you through the whole thing, and then you can rely on the beat with what you're saying, you know what I'm saying? Rather than this is just like background noise and you just really listening to me. I was trying to dip into the, like, if I can do this, I'm trying to ride a beat too.
Yeah.
And here we are. It was real easy, I'm not gonna lie.
Started rapping in high school. Damn, that's a long journey. It's a long journey.
It's been a pretty progressive journey for me for sure. Like you listen to my music from like 2017, 2018 and listen to it now, it's like, damn.
Yeah.
Like, you can literally hear the progress. So I fuck with it. I'm happy that I wasn't reluctant on myself to like hold too much back in the day. Because now I can see my progress. It's not about nobody else seeing that. I like to see it. And my shit on shuffle and then I hear something from back in the day and be like, oh, nah, turn that off. But then it's like, nah, like I hear somebody like, nah, like play that shit. I remember that, bro. That was hard. And then when I listened to it, I'm like, damn, the bars were still there. Like how I sound was still there. I just found myself.
You saw the potential back then for what you're doing right now.
Nothing,
and shit,
mentally for me, nothing's really changed.
And shit, the same thing now, because you're going to listen to the shit you making right now 5 years from now, like, nigga.
Right, like this is slight. Yeah. That's one of my things too. Like I always try to make, like if I drop, like how I dropped today, like I would rather it be the next project, I can look back and be like, damn, I had way more interactions on social media on this one. More people related to this one, more da-da-da-da. Like, I want it to be what it was, plus some. Like, there's no reason for me to be moving backwards at this point. So even if it's a big drop, a little drop, a video, an interview, anything it is, I want it to be the better than the last one I did.
Exactly.
So I can see my progressions are big. Like, I don't like being stagnant. I don't like being anywhere close to running in the same place. Be tired.
Yeah.
It's not worth it.
You see that a lot in the rap game?
Yeah.
You see it a lot.
Yeah, I can definitely say like.
So when you say that though, like it's stagnant laziness? Is that what you're saying?
I just feel like you get stuck in your ways.
Yeah.
You get comfortable in a position that's not comfortable for real. Like you get comfortable with like, let's just say like I dropped today and I only had like 100 people listen today, if that.
Okay.
Like the next time I drop, I need 200 to listen on the first day. That's how it don't have to be 1,000.
Yeah.
I needed 100 plus that was progression.
Yeah.
Some people are okay with that. You know, if I don't get that 200 next time, I'm gonna be trying to figure out a networking.
Going through turmoil. Nigga.
Yeah, like I'm a put it. It's my fault. I can't make it nobody else's fault that they ain't tapping. I have to put it in your face, give you a reason to want to fuck with me. That's why that's why I take my performances so seriously.
Speak on the fucking intensity in which you perform, nigga. It's like every time I see this nigga 40 ounce on stage, it's like he got beef with it. Trying to pack that shit out with
the stage.
Nah, for real though.
This nigga be turning up when it's not even his performance.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah, bro. Like I'm happy you even mentioned that, bro. Like
ad lib like it's your shit.
You're very supportive.
bro. Like at the end of the day, bro, we all outside for the same reason. Shout out Rasta. Shout out everybody that performed. Dad Body, all them, Jacinda, all y'all. Fuck with y'all. I had an amazing night with y'all. Y'all are amazing artists, and I love to work with every single one of y'all. Like I really do love like the whole scene right now. The scene is looking way more supportive. But like. To that energy, like, you know, like, that's not my headline show, you know what I'm saying? But I tell people every time I come to a show, I'm going to give you 140%. It's up to you to move the crowd the way you need to move the crowd. That's your crowd.
Yeah.
I'm just coming with what I'm letting you know I'm coming, and how they fuck with me, they fuck with me. If they don't, they don't. I haven't met that before. I mean, some have been more active than the other ones. Other ones, you know, it's like, dang, I wish there was a little bit more people, but them 8 people was turned. Yeah. Them 20 people, them 25 to 50. I performed a good amount like in the fest in the summer in the Carolinas. There was a good amount of people there.
Yeah, it was a lot of people there.
It was more people than I even knew that listened to me. And they coming up to me like, bro, that was crazy. What's this? People like Austin Powers, I got off the stage. It was like, yo, I just wanted to tell you, bro, I've been wanting to meet you, bro. Like, just showing support to bro, because I fuck with his music. He's like, oh, what's that last song you just did? And then looked right in front of me, looked it up and found it on Spotify. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's an accomplishment for me. That's somebody in the city that's got motion. I'm trying to have that motion, you know what I'm saying? I don't never look at nobody else's progress. Like, I can't do it. So I'm trying to be around it. I'm trying to, what's up with it? Like, if you fucked with me for real, I fuck with you for real. Let's do something about it.
Where'd you
do something about it? Let's collab.
Fucking let's get it.
But where'd you get that energy from? Like, you want some like DMX shit when you hit the stage? It's like,
that's a big
it's
influence
the 40
of mine. That's
ounces
crazy. Is DMX. Oh yeah, I was drunk. You know what I'm saying? I always make sure that like when I get on stage, depending on the environment, I'm gonna be drunk because I'm giving it to y'all. Yeah. I'm not holding nothing back. Yeah. If I decide to jump in the crowd, it's because I decided to then. Not like,
right,
all right, so I'm gonna get on stage. Nah, there ain't no planning. It's a different energy every show. You dealing with different entities in the room. You dealing with different, you know what I'm saying, environments. You might not have a bar. You might have a bar. Now niggas is drunk with you. Why wouldn't I want to come up there and fuck with you? We both drunk. Let's enjoy it. So the reason you paid that cash, I'm gonna give it to you. Plus some. You gonna always get more than what you paid for out of. That's why I do that.
This nigga like a 40 ounce, bro. You get the bang for your buck.
Man, this nigga.
No cap. And it's been working, man. Like, You know what I'm saying? Every show I do is either people that have seen me before that are like, oh, you performing tonight? Like, yeah, and they know what's up. Or then there's some people that know me that never seen me before. And then afterwards, they're like, damn, nigga.
Yo, fuck with your energy.
Yeah, like you really just went crazy. And I'm like, all I can keep saying is, I told y'all, just fuck with me. I'm gonna fuck with you, but fuck with me.
Yeah.
That's all I can really say. Like, and that's to anybody, you know, producers, artists, people that's trying to, like, clothing labels. I model too. Like, any if you fuck with me, I'm going to fuck with you if you want something genuine and your plan is pure. I'm gonna fuck with you. Like, there is no way around it. I'm gonna fuck with you.
It's not hard.
Yeah, no, it's not. I met you on some trying to get inside.
But why does it feel hard? Like, why is it hard
Energy,
sometimes?
bro. It's all energy. People get in their ways. People, they just to be humble about it, it's just like people they're prideful. They don't like, they're so prideful in themselves. You know, it's okay to have like confidence in what you got going on and like know and stand for it and make sure people don't walk on that. For sure, do that. But it's okay to be malleable. It's okay for somebody to walk in and throw something you're not used to, and then oh shit, now I can catch curveballs.
Yeah.
That's the type of nigga I am. I'm not about to shell up because I don't like know what's going on, or like I've never been around a certain person like that. That's why I always like performances. I've only performed up until like this past coming year in Raleigh. Then I performed in Winston-Salem with YN Draco. Then I performed Durham Fruit with Noah. I did Pain. First time I've been in Durham and performed. They all the same love because I carry myself the same way wherever I go. I always show love to the city, but I'm never going to give you more because I'm in another place. I'm going to give you the same thing I'm giving my city, and that's what's been working for me.
That was the first time you ever been to Durham at the Fruit?
Yeah.
So you said you was born
for
in
music specifically.
Okay.
Yeah, but then when the first time you been to Durham.
Yeah, I've been to Durham before. I've been to the Fruit before for other things, but like you know, I got the chance to be a part this time.
Yeah.
Do you feel like people take advantage of your genuinely loving nature?
Oh, for sure. And I can't say that in a way that is malicious though. Yeah. Some people don't realize it. You know, everybody has those people in their life that you just depend on, but then it becomes like a draining thing. You know what I'm saying? That's why you gotta, if you're pure and you really care about the energy that you put out into the world, you'll be able to admit what I just said.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like you're doing it. Like, even if it's just like, y'all, you know, you can go to him or you can go to him when you dealing with something mentally, but sometimes you gotta like know how to deal with certain things by yourself, because you putting that energy on other people is draining. You gotta, it's a time and place for all that. Yeah, you know they're there and y'all are always gonna be there. But sometimes it's like, is it worth me putting that energy on you right now and I don't even know where your head is at? That might make your situation harder trying to help me. Now I done got off and now you dealing with both of our shit.
Hurt people.
Exactly. Like I try my best. That's why in a lot of my music, you know what I'm saying? It might sound a little bit dark. Certain things that I say sound dark, but that's reality. Life will hit you like that.
Shit get grimy.
Yeah, for real though. And like, you know, like I'm not I've been making music where it's like, you know, I went through my little drug phase and I was off the drugs heavy and it was fucking me up, losing a lot of my friends, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that, losing people, not like knowing how to cope with it, was just off the drugs, just doing stupid shit I shouldn't be doing. My music I felt like it was helping my music, but it was also putting me in a bind where I felt like I needed drugs to make music after something.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, damn, nigga, am I really even nice, or is it the perks talking to me?
Yeah, exactly.
Now when I put them down, I'm like, damn.
Your confidence
is low. I can do this shit. I can still do it. I got it. And then I just had to keep, like how I was doing the perks.
Yeah.
Keep recording off of them. Stop, get away from them and get you a little 40 or something. And you good, little vape or something, you G's. I don't even really need anything, to be honest.
It's all about tricking your brain.
Right.
You just got to trick your brain into doing what
the devil
you want.
Works in crazy ways, especially when it comes down to like creatives and stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? You got to know that's what the EP really about for real. It's like thinking that you got shit in order, thinking you doing shit right, and you not. It's a whole error. Like, it's all wrong. You can go about it a different way.
Yeah.
And then it might be better for you. You know what I'm saying? Trials and tribulations type shit.
Hell yeah.
Was there like a moment in your career specifically that inspired this?
Exactly.
The concept behind the tape?
Damn. A couple of different reasons. Rest in peace, Claudio Nueve, you know what I'm saying? That's my brother.
Loud.
Yeah, that's my brother for life, man. You know what I'm saying? There was you know what I'm saying? We was off the drugs, you feel me, doing dumb shit as a kid, you feel me? Like, I just know personally that if I would have been cleaner, I wouldn't have been even in these situations where I'm losing people during the drugs, like maybe if I wasn't doing them at all, like some people wouldn't be doing the things that they doing now. Not saying just him. Like, you know, he said it in his music. It's nothing I, you know what I'm saying, can tell you that you ain't heard him say him tell you. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, I fuck with bro so much. It's like, damn, I wish I could have been the reason you weren't trying to be on these shits. You know what I'm saying? Like, but at the same time, like we were all in a place, like for ourselves for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't beat myself up over it. But what I can do is, out of the respect for the people that I see going through it still, and the people that I've lost due to it, you know, I can change my actions. And then in my music, let it be known that I'm not doing these things no more.
Yeah.
Because that's a big play, and
That's
it's
the
so
big
much
one.
harder. Yeah, it's so much harder to explain yourself sometimes when you're not saying these things, but you gotta also watch what you say, because like I might be saying like I popped a da-da-da-da, or I drunk a pour a da-da-da-da because I was talking about my past, but you don't read it or hear it as the past. You read it and hear it as the present, and you might be the nigga that really want to do that shit, and I'm like encouraging it.
You just gave them the fucking excuse juice.
Like, damn, this nigga, damn, he said he was sober and he
Fuck it,
goddamn
I'm
still
about-
doing this shit.
Yeah.
Like, nah, bro, I'm sober. I'm not doing drugs, bro. That's not what I'm doing. Can't fuck with the perks, can't. You know, I just grew out of it. It's not worth it. I got a kid now, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not worth it. And just out of respect, like I said, for the people that's like struggling on them, trying to get off of them and shit, I always preach, like, you know what I'm saying, if you need help, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm here for you mentally type shit, because I've been there and done that, you know what I'm saying? And like for the people that are not here, like, I didn't care that much if I'm gonna still keep playing with them. That's with the devil and shit, like, shit whack for real.
But you can also see the mindset of them, because you was in that mindset.
For sure.
So
It's really just,
Yeah.
it's abuse. That's what it is. And that's one thing I can say to anybody like watching, like, if you really going through something and you want something to change, you got to change your mindset about what you trying to change. If you don't change how you view the thing, it's never going to change. It's got to be something, like, for me, I took it as, bro, if I keep doing these, I'm going to die, and I can't do that right now. I got a kid, bro. I got to live, bro. I literally have to be here. Like, that was my main reason. Like,
You had something else to live for.
yeah, and it's like at that point I'm being a bitch. Like, I can't handle my life, so I'm running the shit that's fucking other people up. It's not. Sometimes you just gotta like man up sometimes, and it's a lot harder done than said for sure.
a lot hard.
So I'm not trying to, like, you know what I'm saying, make nobody feel no type of way, but it is, in the end of the day, it is ultimately your choice. You know, everybody has their own process they have to get off certain things, so I'm never judging that, but you got to look at that thing that you're trying to stop and really dead it. Like, you can't just be like, oh, I'm going to do it next week. Oh, I'm going to stop. Because the next week you might not be here. Like, every day you're fucking with your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's already hectic enough outside, bro. Like, I'm not trying to be a reason that more niggas is dying, bro.
Yeah.
It's just, you know what I'm saying? It's a definitely, like that one part of my life right there definitely influenced a lot of, like how I move now, who I'm around, who I surround myself with, like my general actions. My first reaction to certain things was before I was just a hothead. Like, I'm so teed all the time. You say the wrong thing, I'm like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, not everything deserves that energy, man. I'm letting everybody control me at this point.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not the monster I'm making myself out to be.
Yeah.
I know I'm not, but I'm making myself to be one. You got to change the narrative on yourself if you care about your narrative to other people. For sure.
It sounded like you did a lot of growing, nigga.
Nigga, it sound like you took some shrooms.
Yeah, nigga, shout out black people. Shout out black people. We out here breaking
Shout out
generational
the
curses.
shrooms too, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you can, you know what I'm saying? There's always too much of everything. You can always have too much of anything. But if you're using this shit the way you know you need to use it, and you're using it for the experience and getting something out of it, I'm all 100. Like, I don't do them often because I'm not trying to abuse it.
Yeah.
I want to use it when I'm trying to, like, there's something I'm missing. I'm trying to look for something. Every time I trip, I try to come back with something.
With a purpose.
Like, okay, this is what I got to do. Oh, damn. My last da-da-da didn't drop the right way because I didn't do this, but if I would have did that, and that, I'm G's. Now, when I'm coming down, I'm like, oh, yeah, game time.
Yeah.
It's like a little break. Get closer to yourself, get closer to everything. Like, and I used to be on my shit, too. Like, I used to be outside around trees just to sit on them and feel them breathe type shit. Like, niggas used to
Nature
be on-
boy.
Nah, for real, like, I don't never take that type of life away from people, bro. That's a peaceful ass way to live, bro. You really see through a lot of shit. Like when you watch it, what goes in your body and shit like that, it really does.
Peace of mind.
It was one of the things that helped me get off the drugs for sure. Just thinking of other shit. Like my mind's not as cloudy off of drugs and a whole bunch of bullshit. Mm-hmm. It's just easier to think.
Did you have a humbling childhood?
Yeah. You know, like I'm not gonna say I've had like a harder childhood than most black people, but you know what I'm saying, I done been through it. Like my mom, dad divorced, you feel me? I used to have to wear the same jeans like every day. You know, got a hole in them, now I gotta get an iron-on patch. You know what I'm saying? Like I done been through it, like ramen noodles and hot dogs chopped up. Like that's dinner type shit. Like
yummy.
Yeah, exactly. Like, 'cause I'm a dog it regardless.
Beans
like,
and hot dogs and shit, nigga.
Come on now, that's the struggle meals 101.
Pork and beans, nigga.
Yeah, so it's like I've definitely been there enough for me to, you know what I'm saying, appreciate a lot for sure. Like I'm not one to forget where I came from at all. It's kind of hard to, but it's also hard to get out of where you came from too. Like it's always a double-edged sword with certain shit. Like you don't want to be so like institutionalized to this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you can get better, be better. That's the point. But when you start forgetting, then you're not being as humble. You're not appreciating. Like that's the best word I can really say for it. Like appreciating life for real, appreciating little stuff. Like sometimes when I be going through my shit, like I really just I'll like sit down and like just see somebody on the street begging for something or like anything, like, and then I'm like, damn, nigga, I'm being a bitch right now, or like, damn, I'm like, it's really not that big of a deal. I mean, yeah, it might be. I'm not gonna ever downsize how I feel, you know, but there's it could be so much worse. Yeah, and that's something. Like, it's very cliche, but it's only cliche for people that don't want to hear it. But when you hear it and use it for what it's for, it's great advice. It's
you gotta have perspective.
Yeah,
that's a big reason for a lot of my shit. Perspective. I had like a big situation with me, like on some like some suicidal shit back in the day. And that was the main thing that somebody told me afterwards. He was like, bro, it's perspective, bro. You don't even know how niggas would have felt in this crib if you would have did that shit. And I was like, damn. That was the first time I ever put my shoe in another nigga foot. Like, on, you know what I'm saying, on another nigga foot, and then tried to do the same. And was like, oh, wow, this is how I feel.
See from his view, you feel
right.
Yeah.
And then,
having a kid do that for you too?
For sure.
I was about to say,
For sure. It was just like, now at this point, how did I feel when my dad went around? But he was around before my pops passed. So it was like he was around and then he wasn't, and then he was around and then he wasn't, and then he passed. Yeah. So it was like I was just now starting to like be old enough to figure out why you was doing certain things, acting certain ways, you know what I'm saying? Trying to make sense of it so I can have more love for you than hate for you in my heart, because I don't get it. I'd rather love you and hate you for a reason and not for it to be an assumption or like
because of what you heard.
Exactly. Like I'm a grown ass man now. I tried to figure it out. Like, but you know what I'm saying? Like he had a bad heart and shit off the drugs, and he had a triple bypass and didn't make it. So like he had peace. You feel me? So like now is my chance. Like I'll regret every day that I didn't like, you know what I'm saying, talk to bruh and just be like, look, I don't even care about that shit. Like I love you for real. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of, that's why I be telling people like value your parents, value the people that's around you. Like I'll tell my niggas I love them when I'm getting on FaceTime. All right, bro, love you, bro. Like not even, no zesty shit, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like I love you, bro. You got to know that.
Because you got that perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah, they might be looking like this nigga emotional.
Yeah, exactly.
But they don't even know that you've been through some shit. Like you done been in situations where you couldn't tell that person that.
And you want to, you know what I'm saying? And like I got to live with that every day, you know what I'm saying? And I know other people have gone through similar situations, but you know, when it's a parent, it's like, it hit heavy, man. Like
that's
a whole different
creative
vibe.
Yeah,
whole different vibe. But you know, it made me the person I am. It helps me prepare certain people for tragedies like that. I'm able to give them this advice. Like, bro, you arguing with your pops over nothing, bro. Like your mom's over nothing. Like, bro, go talk to them, bro. Like dead ass. Like fuck all the go talk to them. Then I hate having to use me as an example, but it's like, bro, I wish I could do what you doing right now. An argument would be beautiful right now. Yeah. Calling him a bitch ass nigga and he respond would be beautiful. Yeah. Like the least.
Exactly.
So like just, you know what I'm saying? Just take advantage of what you got, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then, you know, you got to look at your parents as humans after a certain age. You just look at them as Superman and
you got to look at
women
them
and shit. Like they are fucking people.
As a single man and a single mother. Yeah.
Like individually, not even together. Like individually,
Exactly.
they're their own people. They came from their own families. They had their own tragedies. They had you, and now you're one of their responsibilities. Like they make mistakes like us. They
Human.
shit, piss, eat, and breathe
Yeah.
the same way we do. You got to look at them like that to understand the shit they go through. They really have that connection with your parents sometimes. But like my mom, I got that word.
Yeah.
Like, I can talk to her however I want to talk to her. I'm never disrespectful to her. Of
course.
Directly, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
like when I'm mad, I don't censor myself because I'm holding back.
Yeah.
Like she don't want me to be doing that. Obviously, if I'm wilding out, you know what I'm saying? She gonna be like, all right, yo, like calm down. But like, you know what I'm saying? If I feel some type of way and I'm explaining it to you, I'm gonna say everything that I feel because I'm not holding nothing back from you.
Yeah.
At this point on, you're not gonna wonder how I felt. It's bigger than the conversation at that point.
You think this generation is scared of that? They're scared of the truth?
Damn,
Scared
that's
of
a good-ass question.
confrontational situations?
No.
Not even
Nigga,
confrontational.
it's
to
not
say-
this generation, bro. That's human nature. The lie is always better than the truth, nigga. The truth is bitter.
For sure. I feel like people take telling the truth a little too serious and make it more of what it is than it could be. Like
Yeah.
it could be very simple, but now it's like, oh, if I tell the truth, you ain't gonna like it, and da 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 da. And now you lying, and you really just fucking yourself up.
Yeah.
You could have just told the truth once and hurt me once. Now you want to lie 1,000 times, and I figure out about it. You done hurt me 1,000 times. Like it's just a weighed out thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you were to take it seriously the first time, if you really care about somebody or anybody in your life, you know what I'm saying, in that level of relationship in general, like friendship, like intimate relationship, like however y'all are, like tell the truth.
Yeah.
I gotta know how you coming, so I know how I'm coming.
Yeah.
If we both think we coming another way, and then we find out and cross paths that we're not coming the same way, and it's disrespectful. Now you done burnt the bridge, or whoever it is, y'all done ruined something like beautiful for no, like over telling the truth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You see how simple it is, but it gets blown out of proportion. The word like truth, like people take it too serious.
Yeah.
It's just just do it.
Let's be honest, nigga.
Be honest.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Just do it. It's not hard unless you're not an honest person with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Now you know you hiding shit. It's
Yeah.
like that truth word, you're like, oh, hell no.
Because they lying to themselves.
Can't even really be yourself for real. Because you putting up fronts for real.
Yeah.
You don't get nowhere putting up fronts, bro. You might get where you think you want to be, and then you get there and you're like, damn, this sucks. I did not want this. It's just, if it's not for you, it's not for you. If it's for you, you gonna get it if you want it. Go get it. But like that truth shit is like everything that's dark come into the light every time. There's nothing. Even when I did shit, like just two people, female shit, anything, like just grimy shit
What's the biggest lie you ever told?
that I don't give a fuck.
That's a big lie that a lot of people tell too.
Yeah, that's a hard one for me. I tell niggas that all the time. Like, I don't give a fuck. Niggas suck my dick. Like, I don't care.
Yeah.
I care the whole time.
Suck my dick is a lie too, because you don't actually want that to happen.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that's
yeah.
the second biggest lie
Like
since
a
we're going there with that
metaphor
one. Absolutely not. I'm weak as hell.
But sometimes it's like, I don't know. Sometimes you gotta lie. Sometimes you believe, you only lie to the people you love. You believe that saying?
Nah. Nah. A nigga will lie when it's beneficial for them. In any situation.
You're gonna
Like,
lie when you're scared to tell the truth.
And that can be with anybody. The judge, the police, your brother, your mama.
Baby mama.
Interrogation room. Yeah.
If you feel like you're like, oh shit, you know that feeling, and you get, oh, damn, you're going to lie.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the first. Like I didn't, you know what I'm saying, in female situations, I didn't lie, and then right afterwards said, bro, I'm lying.
Yeah, because you just couldn't like.
Yeah,
you
like
just
it was
you
so
couldn't even
hard.
stomach
Like,
it.
as a man, sometimes you know what I'm saying. You fuck up, bro, and like you say what you know you shouldn't say because it feels better to say that than the truth.
And we don't never want to hurt a girl's feelings and shit.
Yeah, and
We really
especially when you know you did wrong, you look at them in their face and they ask you a question or something, and it's like, if I'd have literally said like, no, I'm lying,
Yeah.
and like looked away, like I can't even do that, I'm lying.
You don't even know what to believe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, niggas knew I was. If a female asks you, she knows already.
You think so?
For the most part.
For the most part.
She either knows she got a super
not
strong
gonna put
suspicion.
I'm not gonna put it on every female, you know. But
Yeah.
most females not gonna put themselves in that position to look stupid if they don't know already. They want you to look stupid. That's why they're asking you to see what type of time you want. It's really a lose-lose. If they asked you and you lying, you lost because you lied and she knew the truth. But then when you tell her the truth, she's on your ass for doing whatever you did.
But okay,
My
wait
mom used to
though.
do that shit all the time.
What if you just keep lying though? Like I'm that type of nigga. Like even if I'm a lie,
At least he's telling it. Hey, he's
I'm
telling the
I'm
truth.
be like-
That's the first time he's been honest.
I'ma be
in
like-
a couple years. Right?
oh no, niggas always like, well, it's about this. But I'll fuck around. I'll be like, I'm gonna keep lying just because you know the truth. And you're sitting here trying to do this fake conversation shit.
Right.
Bitch, you know what you want.
Right.
And I'm gonna just keep lying so we can just spin in circles. I'm that type of nigga.
Oh man,
Yeah, he's
he
a
said
petty
toxicity
nigga.
at its
That type of
finest.
nigga.
He one of them petty pimps.
That was your last Bible verse from Pastor Hendricks. Nah, but I feel you though. Like I feel you because at the end of the day, if you knew, it's like don't make it a game. Just tell me how you feel and like you know what you know.
You go through female drama a lot.
Nah, I don't. I really don't even
You
go
kind
through
of proving
drama.
her
Period.
point. You kind of proving a point. You do that shit because she knows that you're not gonna be honest, and then you sitting there not being honest.
You're doing what she's expecting you to do.
It's like
Predictable.
it's like on some like where you want to eat type shit. Like you have an idea of where you want to eat, but
you
it's like
asking me to
you
see if
asking
I'm on
me.
your page.
Nah, they don't really be known.
That was a bad analogy.
that's
That was a bad analogy.
They
I
don't
can think
know.
of another one, but
Not
fuck.
gonna lie though. Usually they do know if they say like the first thing that come out their mouth is where they want to go.
It depends. Shout out to women, y'all tricky.
Yeah,
I know you don't.
I'm not gonna lie. Like if it was easy, it wouldn't be fun.
Yeah.
And niggas be complaining about when it's complicated, but I'd rather it be complicated in certain things than it to be a walk in the park. It ain't no fun.
Shit feel weird. It's like you ain't earned it.
Nah, for real.
It's like
though.
paying for pussy.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm that nigga like back in the day, bro. I used to tell shorties all the time, like I can't even do that with you first time I meet you. I can't even do that with you the first time I'm around you because if I do, the next day I'm genuinely and mentally not gonna fuck with you. I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, she doing that for somebody else.
Yeah, God put a reset button in this shit.
Yeah, but I'm honest. I'm honest with myself enough to tell you. Like I will, especially if I fuck with you for real, I'm gonna say, yo, we can't even. If you really fuck with me, we can't even do that.
Try to get to know her as a person, not as an object.
Right, like my last relationship, like niggas knew each other like all their life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it didn't happen until, you know what I'm saying, like a couple years ago.
So it was time.
Yeah,
So it was
so
time.
like, but that was respectable because I know you as a person. I know what I'm getting into, and I'm not thinking of you like that. If that were to happen out of nowhere, I'm not gonna look at you like, man, this little smart. Like, that's not a thing. I know who you are already.
Yeah.
But then it's like when you meet new people, and then like y'all might get drunk. Like I hate when adults in general, dudes, females, bro. I hate when niggas get drunk and feel like they can't react, like they can't live the way they normally live. Yeah. Like, bro, I get drunk and get hyper, talkative. I'm the same nigga. I walked in doing pow, 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 pow.
Same shit.
I'm not drunk. I'm sober as hell. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just the type of nigga in me. It just amplifies it. So like when people be doing shit off the liquor and be like, oh, I was drunk. Like that's not an excuse because I've been drunk and just said fuck it. That's not okay to say fuck it. You could. That means you literally thought about it first and then said fuck it. Not like, oh, I woke up and she was on top. You had the option to get her off of you, but you didn't. What'd you expect me to do, bro? Like, nigga, come on, bro. That's your dick, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? Like, that's what I'm saying. You got to be honest with yourself. Know what you want, know what you know what I'm saying, how you move. When you do that, it's easy.
Niggas treat they dick like it's a separate personality.
Oh my God, it's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy. Even some of my family be saying shit to me and I be looking at them like, bro, what are you saying?
No self-control.
No,
It's
no,
just-
that's all it
it's
is.
just
No
self-control.
discipline, no self-control, nothing. Like that's all it is. It's like you blaming it on her.
That's easier.
How the hell you blame it on her for letting you do what you wanted to do?
'Cause it's easier.
And then get mad at her like, damn it. Like, ooh, I knew I shouldn't have. Like, no, nigga.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have. You feel me?
A lot of dudes don't take responsibility. A lot of people don't take responsibility of their actions.
Yeah, I'm definitely one that tries to, or at least man enough to tell you when I'm wrong, when I realize it. Even if it's not like in the moment, I'ma still like text you the next day or something. Like even if it's like a random argument, like anything like that, like yo, like I was drunk, da 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 da. It didn't even need to go like that. I apologize for filling the blank.
What's the craziest drunk text you sent a bitch?
I don't know. I was drunk.
He can't remember.
That's how you know
So
it
that was
was
a
crazy.
good text.
Yeah, I was. I mean, damn. Like you said that, I had to think, and I'm like, I have no clue because I be waking up the next day sober, and then
Oh shit.
if it's especially if I'm just on some dumb shit. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna delete the thread. I wasn't even on that. That didn't even happen.
That won't even meet. I was 40.
It's always nice when you look back and it's some pimping shit. Like, oh shit, I was on fire. Like,
Oh yeah,
what
see,
was
like
I
when
sipping?
you can be like proud of yourself, it's a whole different story. But see, that's accountability. Did you like? Are you gonna take accountability for the ones that when you wasn't bussing,
Yeah.
and then they're responding like nigga, you got me fucked up and all that extra shit, or the next day they're like nigga, you drunk.
Yeah.
Like, see, now I look stupid. You feel me?
bit
You gotta,
psychic.
yeah, you gotta
You
know
got
when.
you got a love song out there?
Oh, I got.
You got 4
Oh,
projects,
man.
right?
Yeah.
Or like 2 real projects, 2 EPs.
Yeah, some shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
I have a
Why did it take you so long to drop your first project? That dropped in 2017? Yeah.
Damn. So that was Demons.
Demons. We all got them.
Yeah, I was going through the drugs heavy. I was homeless for a minute. And I was in the hotels for a minute. Trapping out of the hotels for a minute. I was going through a lot of shit, so I wasn't really focused on music 100 that I should have. Because I mean, yeah, I had to put certain shit to the side to focus on like me eating everything.
Trying to survive.
Yeah, but other than that, like, yeah, that first one, that shit meant a lot. Like when that shit dropped, shout out my nigga Knox, man. That's my twin for real. That's my heart, bro. I love that nigga to death, bro. That's my daughter goddad. My man's damn.
That's family.
Yeah, he put my tape out there for me. He dropped it for me and just sent me the link. And I was just like, he knew I've been going through it and shit. And like, if you listen to a couple of the tracks, I got like interludes of like old clips of people talking about demons and shit. Like the very beginning of them and shit. And then it drops into the song. So like, I remember he sent me the shit and I played it for the first time, the very first song. And then it was just like these demons, and it just started talking about it, and then like I just like got goosebumps all over me. I listened to the whole shit, and I heard what he did to the last song. It was like a little outro. My this nigga I used to fuck with back in the day in jail praying on the phone type shit, and I was like, that was the last song, and like I cried at the end. Text bro,
about to
like
say you
bro,
shed a tear.
Like what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like you know exactly how I feel, and he said, bro, thank you for letting me do it because like you hitting all the spots that I feel for real. And I'm like, damn, that's how me and bro got cool, especially after that tape right there. Because he knew what buttons to press and like what exactly what clips to find and put in front of the exact songs he did. Like it was just too accurate. And I was like, damn, for somebody else to be listening to me say nobody gets it and then they do that to your music and send it back, it's like, damn, you get it.
Yeah.
That shit, it wasn't even a sad thing. It was like, wow, this is beautiful. No cap.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit definitely changed me and his relationship, how I view shit. Like, yeah, bro, he's still around.
She was like
You're
a
my dog.
vulnerable moment.
Yeah, bro, for real. Like, and then it was like
nigga
he wasn't
read
even
your
around me.
diary.
I was like by myself when he sent it. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, as soon as I heard it and clicked it, and it was my first, my first little project on Apple Music.
Yeah,
and shit,
yeah.
on all platforms. So that shit was like, it was sentimental for me. I was like, damn, this is lit. Like, I can really like turn up now. And then he did that shit without me asking, had everything done, mixed and mastered and shit, and just sent me the link. And I'm like, what the fuck?
All love.
Yeah, bro. Shit definitely hit in a spot that made me want to keep writing and rapping and shit for real. It was like, oh yeah, now it's time to turn up. I got that accessibility to everybody. Let's go.
Who was inspiring you throughout this process?
Throughout what the first tape,
Yeah, the first tape.
Cloud for sure.
R.I.P. Cloud, man. Everybody says he's impacted them. a
Nah,
lot.
yeah, man. Yeah, around this tape, he was definitely just in my ear, like, just keep rapping. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just keep going. Like, stop being stagnant. Like, just keep rapping. Like, keep recording and do better. Like, pushing yourself to do better. That was the nigga, for sure. And you always used to tell us, because I'm a part of the Dirty Bontai group he created, you feel me? So, like, he used to always tell us, like, our strongest link is our weakest link.
Exactly.
Or the other way around. Yeah, our weakest link is our strongest link. Yeah. And when he said that, it hit you like, damn, that nigga on the ground, we need to get him up. Because if they look at him and assume that's what we look like, we look bad. So it's like that put it in me. I'm representing not only you, me, but everybody else.
Your last name. Yeah.
You feel me? That shit was lit though. It was definitely something. That was like a hood poet thing you just said. Your last name.
Yeah. We had to let that moment ride out.
I was waiting for you to say, I was like, wait, what?
It was prolific. Like it was mad prophecy with that shit. Like I heard it. It was like, you're right. This nigga is mad.
Bodie.
Yeah.
Shout out Jay Nobles, the voice of reason.
He said nah.
Shit. But yeah, nigga, you just dropped the tape.
Error.
You dropped that shit very spontaneously. Is that like the formula going on for now, or is it you were able to do that because all the marketing you had put up before?
Kind of both.
Kind of both.
I already knew that niggas was waiting on it. I knew there were certain tracks niggas was waiting on. I knew that there was one track that I wasn't letting go into the tape, and I promoted every song other than that one track. And then there was one, it's track 4, Voicemail. My nigga set it off. Shout out Chris, that's my brother too. Like, he ate that sample. Like, he did the beat crazy. And I was like, I did it, and I dropped the tape, Last of a Dying Breed, not too long ago. And like, I told niggas that it was gonna be a side B, and it still is. But I'm just not, it's just not, that's gonna be the side, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just letting it, listen to that one, and it's doing good numbers too. So I'm just letting people feed off that first side for a bit. But like the second side, that was the first song of the second side.
Yeah.
And then I saw it yesterday night. I was going through, I had a little day the other day, you know what I'm saying? And I was just, and you know what I'm saying? Just, I was in my mental, in my ways, you feel me? Didn't really do much, was in my room, like TV off type shit, just in my ways. I'm bipolar too, so I be going through little
Clinically?
moves. Yeah,
Okay.
but I don't take medicine because I know I'm G's. Yeah. Like, it's not nothing where I can't control myself, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I know when I know I'm in those moods, I know what to do. Like,
separate yourself.
Exactly, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta
some
be a
water.
man about your shit. You know, you mad right now, don't talk to nobody you care about right now. You gonna fuck around and blank, you know what I'm saying? Or say the wrong thing, you know? But like, yeah, like, I was sitting in my room just chilling. Then my mans came to the crib, and we was just like, damn, bro, today sucked for real. He had a badass day at work. I had a badass day just in general. I had to get off my phone and shit, and I was just looking at bro while he was upset. Like, I could just tell. And I was just looking at bro, and I was like, I'm about to drop. He was like, what? I was like, yeah, I'm about to drop that tape, bro. And he was like, hell yeah. And I'm like, right now. He was like, whoa. I'm like, yeah, right now. And he was like, it's lit.
Yeah.
When I got that, I was like, yeah, you need it. I don't know what song in this tape, but you need it too. I'm about to go do it.
Yeah.
Sat right there and did it. Came out this morning. It's crazy, bro. Like, I got a song I was inspired by Wayne, the song I Feel Like Dying.
Lil Wayne, you said?
Yeah. The last track on that tape, the bonus track is I Feel Like Dying. Like, that's what it was inspired by. As soon as my mans saw this shit and reposted it, the next song, like the next slide was him listening to that. And I was like, I know you needed that. You know what I'm saying? Like, out of all the tracks, you was listening to the last one.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, that just, it makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense. And I like it because when you're able to be vulnerable enough to show people that's the one you're listening to first, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like that's how I feel right now, you know what I'm saying? But we've all have those moments when it's just like, damn, bro, fuck this.
Yeah.
Like, if you can't relate for real, I would love to meet you and talk to you.
And get some advice.
You live a
Get some help tips and
genuinely.
shit.
It's
live
like,
a lavish life, nigga.
yeah, like, I'm trying to see what you doing. 'Cause you might be holding the sauce, bro. I need that. Because it's not like I'm doing this shit because I like to feel like that.
Yeah.
Like, that's not an ideal feeling for anybody to wake up and be like, man, I feel like shit, nigga, gang shit.
Yeah.
Nobody want to wake up like that. I'm trying to wake up, smile, get in some hoes or something. Make some money. Like,
Pimping and something.
Yeah. Shit.
Positive
When you seen a mad pimp.
Yeah.
All right, then.
We don't know where his
When
bitch
it's hoe
at.
out of pocket. Yeah, when it's hoe out of pocket.
don't know
I've
where his
said
bitch
it's a
at.
couple times.
But I'm weak. He's probably been upset all day.
Talking smart to a pimp.
I'm weak. But nah, yeah, like, I definitely felt like in a lot of my music too, like, some people be texting me and like on some like personal shit, like, yo, like, I fuck with every time. My man's called me after, like, right before I got here. It was like, yo, like, what you doing, da da da. And I told him I was about to come here and shit. And he was like, yo, like every track I've heard is like, he was like, it sounds really good on my phone, you know what I'm saying, like sound wise. But then he was just like, bro, like, but it's like you started off pretty intimate. Like the first song, Sorry, is like I told you, I used to be in and out of hotels. That's what I was saying, like trying to walk through the lobby, trying to smell like gas and shit. I'm by myself in the telly. Like I was really doing shit like that. Like, so like when I went back to my roots of what was really making me upset, I made that song like in a better state of mind. So it was like how I felt then, but it's all according to right now too. So it was like that feeling never changed. It was just I was in a different environment and it's still that way.
Yeah.
I'm doing something wrong.
Yeah.
Error. Like every song I'm talking about something, I done did something wrong, and difference is she let me hit and she let me fuck and I left and I regret it already. In the back of my mind was ready. If you ever try to leave me, I throw you a deadie. Like I'm mad because you didn't let me hit, you done slid, I slid, and now I want it back, and you doing you, and now I'm talking about I want to kill you. That's me. I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Error.
Have you forgiven yourself about all these situations?
Yeah, wrong. Nah.
Yeah. That's the tricky
Nah, I
part.
could have sat here and lied. Nah,
Yeah,
hell
yeah.
nah. There's certain situations that I was speaking on the tape that I definitely have and I'm past, but there's definitely very, very, very new and very like, not even new, but very relevant situations that I was talking about on the tape that to this day I'm still going through it about, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? All you could do is what you can. And that's what I try to make it into music or some shit, because at the end of the day, it's like, it's so much easier to tell the truth in music for me.
Yeah.
Because it's not like somebody staring at me or like we talking about it and you can react to me immediately when I'm like getting too soft or some shit like that. You gotta wait for me to drop it to hear it and be like.
So could you fuck with like a TED Talk? I could see you doing a TED Talk, a little 40 in your hand.
No, yeah.
Talking about some life shit.
Nah, hell yeah. If it just would have to be around people that know what type of time I'm on. Like, I don't like I always be trying to kick knowledge to niggas when I have it. Like I always I just feel like there's no point of having any sauce or emotion if you're not gonna give it to people.
Yeah.
It's just no point. I got like that's like having the cure to cancer in my back pocket and not give it to nobody.
Yeah.
Like you're
For
a
profit.
horrible person. Like
Yeah.
for real. Like niggas are needing you. Like, and that's why I say certain shit in my music to let people know that like you're not alone. Like, I went through this. It's okay to feel like this. I done said some wild shit in my songs, but at the end of the day, I know that somebody has thought something equally as wild. So it's not even if I just said something wild, I done cut her neck off or something.
Yeah.
Like, you done probably thought about doing something to somebody way worse.
You related in the song.
But we're on the same page. I'm thinking about shit I should not be thinking about. And then sometimes I over-exaggerate. It's an art. Like, I'm not giving you this girl's got me feeling sad.
It's not a math equation.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to give you like an
experience.
art. Like, I want you to, it's like a canvas. I'm just, every time I go back in, I'm just
Bob Ross, nigga. Happy trees.
That's why Eminem blew the fuck up, because it was a bunch of white boys that wanted to kill their mama too. Tired of that bitch.
I'm weak
That's a
as
fact.
fuck.
That's literally what happened, bro. He was tapping into an angst that a lot of white kids was feeling, nigga.
Nah. Yeah.
Man, white people be crazy sometimes, man.
Crazy.
Shout
Hey,
out
shout
white
out
people.
to him though, because look, like we said about shorties, you're unpredictable. You know what
So
I'm
is the cockatoos.
saying? At the end of the day, evil don't got a color. You know what I'm saying? So I fuck with everybody the same way, and I know y'all do too. You feel me? Like evil don't got a color. You could be my color, y'all color, and be doing dirtier than what we've been hearing.
Shit, yeah. What's the
And
girl?
nobody
What's
know about
it.
the Black Lives Matter? The girl name? When this man out here spending all
yeah,
that bread.
crazy.
12 million on the LA
And
mansion.
you know, people is not even having
Yeah.
that bread for real. Niggas is doing it out the kindness of their heart, bro. Because Jesus done, you know what I'm saying? Or what they believe in just told them to do it. You know what I'm saying? They doing that and you taking it and running with it. Like
She drinking
people like that, like that's evil.
She
bro.
not fair.
You black. That's evil. You got melanin in you and you're doing evil. Like now you telling me that you don't like white people because of the evil that you've heard white people do is irrelevant.
Sound like she
You're
been reading
black
that
and you're
playbook.
evil. You the same thing. You just ain't got a color to it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, she read their playbook. It's 12 o'clock. She had brunch drinking mimosas. I'm getting pulled over, scared as fuck by the police.
Right.
The fuck?
Right, and what she's doing was no worse or better than what anybody is out here doing. You had a malicious intent.
Like, what's worse, that or like the motherfuckers that be doing those African commercials? Using those
25
African
cents.
babies.
Yeah, 25 cents.
But I mean, I don't. I'm not Dana White or nobody like with dummy bread that know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like if they profiting off of them shits like in a way where they're doing dirt, like, but if they're really giving to them niggas, shit, it might look bad, but you keeping it a band.
Yeah.
That's why I fuck with Trump. It might sound bad, but you're keeping it a band.
Yeah.
I like my evil in front of me.
Okay, no, for real. Like, at the end of the day, like, which more scary to you, the dark or the light? Answer that one.
Everything's perspective.
Because at the end of the day, like, we grew up being scared of the dark. Then you came out that age where now you more scared of niggas walking around. Then you get old enough and you're like, fuck these niggas, I'm not scared of no nigga, but I can't see what's out there. Yeah. Now it's scary again. The dark never stopped being scary. It's just like you said, perspective. So it's like what's really scarier, what niggas are telling you they're doing or what niggas are doing and you have no idea about.
Exactly.
That's what's scary to me.
The dark is very scary.
Yeah, the monster ain't in your closet no more, nigga.
No,
he could be walking with you at the grocery store.
Exactly.
He could be telling you lies on the presidential stage, nigga.
Could be on your right shoulder, nigga, whispering in your ears.
And then there's no, you know what I'm saying? Nowadays there's no telling who's the dark. You just gotta, you know what I'm saying, have intuition for yourself, know what you believe in and shit, and like have truth in yourself, and then figure out what you want to fuck with.
And keep a 40 on you, motherfucker.
Yeah, legally.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, make sure you turn 21 first.
Yeah, legally. All my young black brethren, legally.
Yeah.
For sure.
40 ounce.
We been chilling with the man, the myth, the legend.
Yeah,
the motherfucking legend, man.
That shit crazy, man. Like, I really fuck with this vibe y'all got, man.
Should
y'all
we fuck with y'all?
Yeah,
appreciate
man.
you coming up.
Yeah, of course, man. Y'all gotta, y'all doing a lot of shit that is for the community that a lot of people don't look at. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was telling y'all about in that little thing we did. Like, y'all really doing something for the community. Like you ain't have to reach out to me. You helping me. You know how you helping me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it needs to be like that, like 360, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas need to be doing shit for y'all too. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody just need to be getting together. It just need to be it could be a movie easily. Niggas would rather have their own clip though.
Shit could be so easy.
Yeah.
It don't cost nothing to show a nigga love.
I'm telling you,
heard
it take time. Time might be money, but you gotta spend money to make money, man.
Shit, nigga, time is all we got. A lot of niggas don't realize it though, cause you mismanaging it.
Yeah, that was one of the ones right there. That was the quotable John right there. That was it. I like that one. Yeah. Quite profitable.
A lot of quotables, a lot of profits, a lot of profit. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody a prophet in their own, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
Tell them where to find your shit at.
40 Talk to him, man. On Instagram, 40 Talk to him, F4RTY TALK, the number 2 EM. On Twitter, 40 ounce F4RTYOZ, and I'm on all music platforms: Tidal, Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube. Go ahead, catch Error out right now, man. I just dropped that 6-song project. You feel me? The first 3 songs gonna give you a certain vibe. The next 3 gonna make you think about something.
Error. You got some error in your life, man. Go check it
You know what I'm
out.
saying? Just remember, like, this tape is everything's about growth. Everybody can grow. It ain't too late to grow. Just don't be stagnant. You gotta want that shit. For sure.
LOI, 40 ounce.
Healthy, nutritious conversation, nigga. Heal your trauma.
Immaculate statements. Shout out
Get
40
you a
ounce,
40
man.
by OE, man. OE come fuck with me, man. Can't shit.
Oh yeah, you know that we need an OE sponsor, nigga.
Yeah, we need that.
Shit, we'll take Ice House.
Manifested. High Life, King Cobra. I need all y'all. Somebody needs a spokesman. And I got you. Real gang shit.